Hey fam, good morning, good morning. Good morning to you, everybody. We're gonna be walking in about 2 seconds here. Well, really in about a minute and a half. I just gotta grab my hoodie. Okay, okay, dog. Sure, get the keys. Hold on, dog. Whoops. Do we got enough? Do we got enough bags? Yeah, but we don't have our big bag. Give me a couple more seconds here, fam, before we start walking. Beautiful morning out there. Okay, wait a second, Toby. Wait a second. We'll be on our way. One door. There you go. Morning, everybody. Wednesday morning. Wednesday. It's chilly out. 40 degrees Fahrenheit today. There we go. I think walking down the sidewalk and the Wi-Fi being on or the telephone makes you grab, look at these pretty trees. Makes you grab, you're grabbing, your Wi-Fi is grabbing other, instead of staying cellular, it's grabbing Wi-Fi's. Are we back? Did we make it back? Did we make it back? Are we looking at some pink trees? Whatever they are. Two of them. Look at that. All kinds of pink. Isn't it something? Ouch, 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 ouch. He done pulled my knee out. He done pulled me off center and my knee went. My right knee's got me limping. Damn it, Jumbo, Toby. Now I cussed in my live stream at 37:32. We'll call it 37:37. Have to go out and delete that. Sorry we were buffering, I don't know how long for. But yeah, I think I went and turned the Wi-Fi off. I think when I'm walking down the sidewalk and the Wi-Fi is on my phone, uh, I think it's my phone's locking in on other people's Wi-Fi and messing up my live stream. Has anybody had that happen? Have you heard of that? Wow, what a mess out here. We'll stop and let you get a good look. Come here. Come here. See if I can get the dog to quit pulling on me long enough to zoom in. Look, you can see the bells up there in the towers. I think that tower we're looking at has a couple of bells, and then you can see the edge of the one bell there in the other tower. The second tower over's got a great big bell in it. What time is it? We got 20 minutes till we gotta be home. We'll take one more block or two. 20 minutes till we gotta be home. Be home and working, right? Hey, if it wasn't for Toby, I wouldn't be out here walking. Easy, easy boy. I'd probably just be riding my bike. That's what we got to get on. Maybe starting next week. Maybe we could start that on Sunday. Trying to think of what I got going on. I don't have anything going on this coming weekend. So we can get the bicycle out, tune up the sidearm. I got to get him a new, I think he's got to have a different harness. I haven't been able to harness that. I like the way it fits on him. I'm looking for a harness that's got a lot of shoulder room and underarm room. Most of the harnesses that you buy that when I put a test fit them on them, I don't buy them. When I test fit them, they they're up underneath his underarms. I don't think that would be comfortable. The harness that we used last year was a borrowed harness. I took a picture of it. I don't think I ever found one. But he needs a new harness that he can jog in that won't cut into his underarms. Look at all the different trees you can see from here. Krishna Creations, welcome, welcome. How are you today? How are you today? Look at you can see all the different trees. There's big pine trees off in the distance. All kinds of colors going that way. What about going this way? There's a tree with some flowers. Purple tree, greens, all the leaves are popping out. Where are you supposed to be, Toby? Where are you supposed to be? Come on now. Right there. Nope. Leave it. Look at all the colors. We got reds. Share Bear, good morning to you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look, here's Toby. Toby being Toby today. Trying to drag me down the street. Oops. Got loud, I bet. I was just showing everybody all the pretty colors. There's a bird on the ground. All the pretty colors in the trees, flowers everywhere, leaves on all the bushes. Look, we got tulips. We got tulips. Nope, tulips, and I don't know what the other ones are. Hey, there's another nice little tree bush thing, all pretty and pink. Hey, Titlepro raid. Hey, Helen Okoye, welcome, welcome. Who'll be in the background? Awesome, thanks for coming by. Look, there's USA. USA, USA, USA. And Toby Dog. I had his other leash in my hand, the short leash. We'll have to walk the rest of the week with that short leash. Get him back under control. He's getting too spoiled. Wow, there's a lot of nice yards. A lot of nice houses, a lot of nice yards. How do you like this neighborhood, fam? How do you like that neighborhood? I don't even see houses for sale. Everybody likes the neighborhood so much. Nobody's moving out. Come away from there. Squirrel on a tree ahead of us. Toby zeroed in. But he's got his slow walk going. Head down a little bit. He's not down in his crouch or anything. Nope. Uh-uh. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Come on. Oh, there's some more tulips. Look, a green one. You see the green one? Isn't that nice? It must be gonna be white. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Oh, here's a cool little red tree. Look at that. It's a Japanese maple tree. I'm surprised they put it where they put it. Because now it's in the city side. When you plant between the sidewalk and the curb, the sidewalk and the street, that's city-owned land. And from the sidewalk to your house is your land. So when they planted that tree, they planted it on the city side. The city could come cut that down if they wanted. But it's a good tree for where it's at. It's right underneath the power lines. So it's never gonna it'll be a it'll be 100 years for it to go up there and touch it. Oh, nice grass. That's a nice lawn. They got weeds though. Hey, does anybody need a chair? Anybody need a chair? Trash man didn't take the chair with him, did he? It just cooled off. I could see my breath. It wasn't green. I could see ouch! Steam coming out. Titlepro raid! Yep, we raided this morning. We didn't even put a raid command up. I was in a hurry, trying to get out the door before 7. I started at 6:15, and it took me to about 2 or 3 minutes after 7 to get out the door with the dog. We were out the door, but I had to run back in and get, uh, baggies. He's got his eyeball on another squirrel. Come on, Toby, one more corner. I like this little fence. A little picket fence. Come on. Come on, Tobis. That wouldn't hold Toby back, too short. I used to have a little truck like that. Same thing, only it was all rusted out around the wheel wells and the back. Worse than that one. In Michigan, everything rusts out, all the cars. In Michigan, everybody's cars turn to rust. And it starts around the bottom part. Usually within 4 years, 5 years, being 5 years old, they start rusting. Turn. It's because they use road salt. They use salt on the roads to control the ice and the time. If they just put sand down, let's put sand down for traction, it wouldn't have all this rust problem. And people just let their vehicles rust. I don't know why. I don't know why. I've had vehicles that rusted out before, and I don't know why I just let them rust. It's kinda 'cause you know where you live, it's gonna happen. It's inevitable, so you don't fight it as much when it costs when it costs half the car's price to fix it. You just let it go. Michigan. Yeah, the road salt kills the cars. Oh, we're having a nice spring so far. We had the frost. Was it the end of last week? Wednesday night or Thursday night? I went out and built a I don't even think I took a picture of it. I know I didn't. I went out and built an enclosure around my peach tree to cover it with plastic. I had these wooden furrion strips in the garage, and I just put them in the ground. Uh, They were long ones too. Hey, and then wrapped them. I've used 4 furrion strips, 4 corners of the branches of the tree, and then, I think the thing was 36 inches wide, it might have been 40 inches wide, the plastic wrap. I didn't have a big sheet of plastic, visqueen or anything. That would be the way to do it. One you could just drape over the top of it. Anyhow, I had to wrap around it, it was a roll of plastic, and with the use of a staple gun and a small ladder, I wrapped it around and around and got it, and then I couldn't figure out how to go over the top without pushing all the wood stakes together. So it finally dawned on me to use a trash bag, a big trash bag, and, I just poked 4 holes in the corners and pushed it down over the wood furrion strips, and, worked like a charm, worked like a charm. There's a nice red tree, you guys see that one? Pretty nice, huh? Okay, Toby, come. I was letting Toby sniff along the wooden fence line there, he loves fence lines. Where are we at? Oh, we're gonna go one more. Who do we got in the building today? I see Alex and John Kindley. How's it going from Phoenix, Arizona? Hey, Phoenix, Arizona, how's it going? We are in Michigan. We're north of Detroit in the great American Midwest, the Rust Belt, Great Lakes state, winter water wonderland. That's what the license plates say again. They used to say that when I was a kid, winter water wonderland, and they brought that slogan back. I think that's the plate I got. The winter water wonderland. It'd be nice if they came out with the red, white, and blue plate like they did during the bicentennial, now that it's the whatever it is, 250 years this July. They should have came out with a special license plate like the one from 1976. I still got a couple of 1976 license plates. They were red, white, and blue, looked like the flag, Very, very cool. I believe I got the plates off of my mom's. Hey, what are you doing? I believe it was a 71 Ford, uh, LTD. It was canary yellow with a fake leather top. What do they call that? The Landau top? Is that what GM called it? I don't know what Ford called it. Vinyl top, half top. No, it was a whole top. And it had a Super 351 engine in it. It was like a race car. Yeah. Yeah, this is a special July 4th coming up. The USA is 250 years old since the signing of the Declaration of Independence, right? but people have been here hundreds of years before that. That was just the birth of the nation. 250. I remember the 200th. That was a party, let me tell you. That was a big party, so I guess I'm gonna have to party this time because 'cause I'm not gonna see the very highly unlikely I'll see the 300. I don't know if I'll even see the 275, that's 25 years from now. More than likely not. More than likely not. Sad to say, but a lot of y'all will be around. Yep. So 1976 was a fun. I always considered that my whole life, I've considered that my most fun year because it was such a great year. We did all kinds of things that year, even like state fair and stuff like that. State fair did a lot of traveling that year. Wait, I was just a little guy. I was just a youngin'. July 4. I was 10 years old. Yeah, that was a great year. We played and played. Went here, went there. The nation was big time celebration. The fireworks downtown were great. Good year. Then it was all downhill from there. The last 50 years, all downhill, right? That's what happens when you peak early, huh? Oh, look at the plant holder. I got stuff that I've made from sticks before. My first 2 years of gardening, that's all I had for trellises and uh, like tomato cages. I made my own out of branches from a cut down tree. One of the trees in the yard got cut down and I saved a bunch of branches and I wove together all kinds of stuff. Zip ties, wove and used screws. And I made all kinds of things. Even with wiring things together, yeah. That was the first couple years of the garden. That was right after COVID. And then I went the easy route and started buying all the little things that you need, the tomato cages, the yards, plant stakes, uh, all the trellises. Well, no, I made my trellises. What are you doing? Come on. Come on, leave it. Leave it. I grow watermelons on my trellises. Watermelons, zucchinis, cucumbers. Everything's grown vertically in my garden. You guys will see it later. Another month from now, there'll be uh there'll be garden videos and shorts too. I'll have a zucchini cam up or something. Or what okra cam. Last year I had an okra cam. And we put the cam on the okra for hours and hours and hours. The okra cam. Last year I just played with the okra. Last year was the first year of the okra. I just played with it. I don't think I had it. I had less than a dozen plants. Maybe it might have been a dozen. I haven't even I haven't done any seed starting or anything this year's garden. This year, I'm just gonna wait and I'm gonna go to the nursery and I'm gonna buy all the plants I want. And then once I get them planted and the temperature's warm enough, uh, I'll start seeds for the second, uh, second planting. Because I always gotta have more zucchini plants. I always gotta have this and that and the other. And there's some stuff that you plant from seed anyway, like carrots, beets, all them root stuff that are gonna go down. Uh, if you, uh, if you plant them, if you start them in the little plant starter things, when you go to replant them, it stunts their growth because the roots ouch, the roots aren't shooting straight down like they do when they pop when you plant them right in the dirt, as opposed to starting the seeds. They don't grow straight like the carrots don't grow straight or long. So we'll grow mini carrots again this year. We didn't grow any last year. We grew too much of some stuff, like too many tomatoes. Uh, we can never get enough zucchini, no matter how many plants make. And then the vine borer got us last year, so at the end of the season, our season ended early. Some plants I was able to save, but they didn't produce a whole heck of a lot after that, after the vine borers broke. Once the vine borers, once they go in there and cocoon and they break out of there, it destroys the stem. Ah, ouch. It literally destroys the stem. So what you gotta do is when you know them plants are infected with the vine borer, which they're gonna eventually get, then then you lay the plant over. Ouch. You lay the plant over so that it can root other areas of the plant will root once you bury it. I lay them over into a second bag and bury it. Well, anyhow, it's time we said goodbye, fam. It's time we said goodbye. We're gonna go on a raid. We brought sleepers from we brought people from our first live stream. You see what we did? Did anybody see what we did this morning? We went from our overnight live stream to our walking live stream. We rated ourselves. We didn't we didn't rate it to somebody else this morning. We rated ourselves. We title pro rated to title pro. And on the same channel. We didn't even like go from one channel to a different channel. We went from a computer live stream that was running on the studio. I was using the OBS app through the YouTube Studio, uh, the YouTube Studio Live app. I don't really know what it's called. Where you, where you do your live controls from there. And and then I started a vertical live stream. That was a horizontal. And then I started the vertical live stream on my phone and ran back in the other room and set that to redirect to the new vertical live stream. Isn't that cool? I'd been wondering if you could do that, and there it is, you can do it. So that's what we did, and then we took it out, so we still have to raid on. We'll still have to do our redirect to for our overnight live stream people to get redirected on. So that's what we're gonna do right now, fam. I'm gonna go and check and push a couple control buttons on the YouTube Studio, and it takes me about 30 seconds. I'll pick someplace nice to go. There's usually the same people on. every morning like we come on every morning. So if you will just hang tight, maybe somebody could give us a raid command, like a Toby Dog walk raid or a Toby Dog morning raid, something like that. Because I can't type from my end to type the raid on there for others to copy and paste when we get to where we're going. Give me about 30 seconds, fam. I'll be right back. We're gonna go see Simone and Mo this morning, fam. We set the raid for Simone and Mo. It wasn't that quick, and I looked over the list twice. If I'd have picked it first, I would have been back a little bit quicker, 3 or 4 seconds quicker. I got that raid down really quick on the cell phone. The trick to having your redirect ready to go is leaving a web page open. That's the trick. So let's go see Simone and Mo. Let's give her a thumbs up. We can holler Title Pro Raid, throw her a thumbs up, and stay at least 15 minutes, I ask. That way, we contribute in a good way to her analytics and we don't take away from it. I think 15 minutes is a good stay. Uh, she's usually got something interesting going on. So we're gonna say goodbye, game over, toodaloo, all the good stuff. I'll give you the wave. And we'll end with a good look at Toby Dog. Yay, Bubba. Yay, buddy. Look. Yay, buddy. Yay, buddy. Look at the tail. He loves everybody, doesn't he, fam? All right, well, let's head on over to Simone and Moe's. Let's throw a Toby Dog raid, give her a thumbs up, stay at least 15 minutes so we're good for her analytics and we don't hurt her analytics. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for coming by. If you're here from the overnight stream and you rated here, thanks for making that jump too, and we appreciate you. And we will see you next time. We'll see you on the streets today, and we'll see you tonight on our overnight. Bye, everybody.